We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Alex Wood is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked nuts.
So digging in now, Luis Arias, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. A little chilly but bearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third base right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
No, outside.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Arias on at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That is hurt. The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins retired in short order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Jose Berrios will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And this will bang up against the wall.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Bellinger.
He's ready now. The pitch. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And right into the shift. Turner's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Lux takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box, Eddie Rosario, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
No.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's ball one. The set and the 1-1. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Seager is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 0-2 home. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0-1 the count. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lined into right, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The pitcher.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Alex Wood is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Mookie Betts as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-1 now. Gets the sign, the 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Looking at his career totals, Muncy is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Twins pitcher Jose Berrios. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Araya.
At the plate, Luis Arias, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One and one.
Plane 11, 1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here it comes. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Chopped to third. Turner has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No strike.
And now pitch on the way. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver, a base hit in his first trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in there.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Max Kepler, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Striding into the box, Will Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 48.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In now, Gavin Lux, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Once again, a 3-2. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're doing a decent job of putting the ball in play, but far too many of their swings are resulting in soft contact and groundouts. The adjustment that they're talking about down here is forcing the ball up in the zone, laying off anything from the knees down, and punishing anything they get in the middle to upper part of the zone.
Leading off for the Twins.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Marwin Gonzalez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
Yeah. 1-1.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 17.
So here now is the pitcher, Jose Berrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The 0-2 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Sharp ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Lifted down the line in left. Rosario moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No hits to this point.
Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on first with one down. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Peterson.
On its way is pitch number 75. A runner on first with 2 away. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ready with the 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, no.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home.
High.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Garver. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. LA's on top 2-1. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll lead it off here against Jose Berrios.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's a ball. Playing 11.
Inside and low, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Will Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
One out, nobody on. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another shot now. Gavin Lux. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Rosario coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Chris Taylor will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Hit back toward the mound. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Popped him up. Turner is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here it comes.
No.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ehire Adrianza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Ehire Adrianza.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Blake Trinan will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Hernandez.
Luis Arias will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Here's the 1-0.
Yeehaw!
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Randy Dobnak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, so that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Dobnak uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder Gase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now that
When you're leading by 1 run, you do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Striding in, Max Muncy. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
One out and a runner on third. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Set to deal on 2-2.
Ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 31.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Two out with a man at first. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Tyler Clippard takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Will Smith will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-1 LA. Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Rerun.
And he takes a called strike one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A 1 pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. From the stretch. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9, number 15, Austin Barnes.
Into the box, Max Kepler, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Barnes moving to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball well outside.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Dodger error, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Twins 3. Ready now, Gavin Lux. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. A wind-up and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here's Austin Barnes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop, and that's the second out.
now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here he comes on 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
One strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch on its way.
No.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 pitch on the way. And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Jorge Polanco come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jorge Polanco.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Cutter low, 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. One and two now. Working for the punch out and the offering. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now batting, Luis Arias. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. This pitch is popped up. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Wood with his 4th win this season. Jose Berrios pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attention, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.